karma never gets lost. Body, speech, and mind all make karma when we cling. We create habits that can make us suffer in the future. This is the fruit of our attachment, of our past defilement. Remember, not only body but also speech and mental action can make conditions for future results. If we did some act of kindness in the past and remember it today, we will be happy, and this happy state of mind is the result of past karma. In other words, all things conditioned by cause, both long-term and moment-to-moment. If we act positively, the happy result will eventually occur. When we do negative actions, the imprints aren't lost even though they may not bring their results immediately. When we act, either good or bad, we see our own actions, like an outsider who witnesses. The pictures of these actions will automatically imprint in our alaya vijnana, subconscious mind. The seed of these actions are sown there, and await for enough conditions to spring up its tree and fruits. Similarly, the effect in the alaya vijnana, subconscious mind, of the one who has received our actions. However, the purification of accumulated negative karma is possible by declaring, confessing, and stopping committing of non-virtuous actions. Though karma was simply defined as deeds, in reality karma implies the accumulation of all our experiences and deeds since the birth of mankind, and since even before that time. The karma of previous existence that Buddhism teaches is still more profound, as it includes the karma that our own life has produced through the repetition of birth and death from the infinite past to the present. While the spiritual power is the power which comes from enlightenment, or the right doctrine, this proves that karma, once created, never disappears until its result ripens. Once deeds have been committed during the course of life, when they meet with conditions, these karmas will surely produce their due results. Karma never gets lost. It is the energy that out of a present life conditions a future life in unending sequence. In this process there is nothing that loses and there is nothing that passes or transmigrates from one life to another. It is only a movement that continues unbroken. The being who passes away here and takes birth elsewhere is either the same person, nor a totally different one. There is the last moment of consciousness, kudisiddha or vijnana, belonging to the immediately previous life. Immediately next, upon the cessation of that consciousness, but conditioned by it, there arises the first moment of consciousness of the present birth, which is called a relinging, or rebirth consciousness, padasandhi-vijnana. Similarly, the last thought moment in this life conditions the first thought moment in the next. In this way consciousness comes into being and passes away, yielding place to new consciousness. Thus, this perpetual stream of consciousness goes on until existence ceases. Existence in a way is consciousness, the will to live, to continue. Devout Buddhists should always remember that the ocean's water may dry up, mountain may waste away. The actions done in former lives are never lost. On the contrary, they come to fruit though eons after eons pass, until at last the debt is paid. When we plant a black pepper seed, black pepper plant grows and we will reap black pepper, not oranges. Similarly, when we act positively, happiness follows, not suffering. When we act destructively, misery comes, not happiness. Just as small seed can grow into a huge tree with much fruit, small actions can bring large results. Therefore, we should try to avoid even small negative actions, and to create small negative ones.